All right, we are back and we got ourselves a restoration hardware couch today, which are super rare, but this one needs a lot of TLC. As you can tell, it's ripped. It's got these giant yellow stains on the front, which are not pee, but it's dirty. So first things first, we'll take these cushion covers off and prep them for the washing machine. And as you could tell, the cushions themselves are kind of flattened. So to kind of bring the shape back, we're going to just fluff it up with our hands, kind of separate the feathers inside. And as you could tell, it looks a lot better. Here on the right side is before and the left side is after. So much better. Now we're gonna take the big cushion cover off, which came off easy, but there was a rip in it and there are feathers everywhere. So I'm gonna have to take a broom and sweep this stuff up. I'd try to reuse it, but unfortunately it's on the ground now, it's dirty, so in the trash it goes. Once that's all cleaned up, we'll put the cushions in the washing machine. For these cushions, I'd recommend just a delicate cycle. All right, these next two steps, I actually advise you don't do. You could ruin the couch. One, the pressure wash, you could obviously damage the fabric. And two, taking off the slip cover because they are almost impossible to get back on. Which again, this is very risky with a couch this nice, so we'll spray it at a distance and try to break up some of those stains, which is working nicely. Next, we'll grab our extractor and pull out any excess water. I'm gonna touch on mold and mildew here shortly, but we'll take the slip cover off. We'll take our extractor one more time and pull out as much water as we can. Once that is done, we're going to address this lump on the front, which is just foam buildup underneath. So we'll have to take the bottom liner off to get at it, which is kind of a bummer. It's a super easy fix, but this is the only way. We'll have to pop all these staples out to get at it, which you can see here, it's that easy. So we're just going to kind of push the foam back on the top versus it being on the front. And it will be just like this, flat and good as new. Also, while I'm in here, I'm gonna show you guys that the wood inside is bone dry. No mold, no mildew, especially out here in Arizona. It's hot, nothing to worry about. So we'll staple the bottom liner back up before we move on to putting the cushion covers back on. We'll go from washer to dryer, just a casual setting here. Don't want it too hot. And while we wait on those, we'll get the frame inside. Just gonna lift it up. We'll use our dolly. This was tough because of how tall the couch was, but I got it in nice and safely. Cushion covers are all done. I'm gonna pop them back on, zip them up, pull the feathers out, and they look good as new. Now, this is the part I was talking about where this is just a nightmare. Trying to put these slip covers back on are nearly impossible. You have to pull as hard as you can without ripping the fabric. But long story short, this job took me about 45 minutes just to get the slip cover back on and make sure it looked nice and crisp. Now we'll take our iron and iron out any excess wrinkles from the wash, which it's ironing up nice. You don't need to do this, but never hurts. Cushions back on. We'll add the pillows, make sure they're nice and fluffed up. We'll vacuum our area and we'll start the staging process. Throw a blanket, throw pillows. We're gonna move it over for better lighting. Throw rug, coffee table, the whole package. And again, here is before. This thing was pretty beat. And here is after. Looks brand new again. Believe it or not, this couch actually retails between, with tax and shipping, between $8,000 and $9,000. I'm curious what you guys would list it for. And also, how much do you think I paid for it?